it will really become possible to hack not just my smartphone and email, but to hack my brain.
I think stable coins will get regulated, and I think that's a good idea, and I'll tell you why. Because they're called stable coins. And there's a whole, when you say you're pegged to the dollar, you better live up to it. Otherwise, a lot of people are going to lose a lot of money, and they're going to shut you, right? Particularly by foundations that are based overseas.
And the difference in this bull run is now we have stable coins, and that's creating a whole different world of people are keeping their money in the industry, in crypto, with stable coins, and that needs to be sorted out.
Well, yeah, and look, there's algorithmic stable coins, which are even the people who created them and the people who buy them have no clue what's going to happen next, And so just the term stable coin, and look, I say this, right, it doesn't mean they're going to get regulation right. And that's a big risk. So when you look at the stock market, the SEC's and the best example of that, so when people talk about stocks being stable versus crypto, right? Just look at the OTC and the bulletin board markets, where you can have bankrupt companies trading billions of shares, and they're bankrupt, and it's okay. You've got they're just now trying to change it. So Chinese companies who won't even let you audit their books, right, can be on our exchanges. That's crazy. And I've been saying that for years. I produced a movie called The China Hustle about reverse mergers with Chinese companies that don't open up their books and ripped off a lot of people. And so the concept that stocks as a whole are safer than crypto is ridiculous, right? Because there's a whole, just as many companies that aren't even real companies that are on the OTC and bulletin board exchanges that are under the purview of the SEC as there are crypto companies that are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Cryptoteacher. And guys, I come back with that video just to make you think. And we have Mark Cuban on stablecoins. And what do all the billionaires say? Stablecoins need to be regulated first. Why? Because it keeps the central banks in control. And then he talks about the SEC. But guys, what is the NWO doing? Creating a problem. Wait for the reaction and run in with the solution. With the SEC, what's going on, guys? People are losing trust. And they're doing this on purpose. Same thing with the whole legacy market. People are losing trust. But we know the NWO has the solution, the fourth industrial revolution, where we had no billionaires talking about the fourth industrial revolution. It is amazing because we know the legacy market is going to be replaced by automation. And we have JP Morgan staying in the news. First to fine for illegal activity. Now the stock is tanking and they're putting a hold on buybacks. But guys, we know this is all part of the plan. We know JP Morgan is ready for blockchain. They are already moving billions with their own coin. But we know the banks are ready to do what? Bring in that main distraction. They have to distract the masses so therefore they can start building this fourth industrial revolution. And speaking of the fourth industrial revolution, we have Netflix partners with Microsoft. And guys, we know this is all about the metaverse. Yes, the ads are going to bring in billions, but now Microsoft can bring their whole gaming platform, augmented reality for the actual videos. And we know how deep Microsoft is when it comes to the technology, cryptocurrency, blockchain, augmented reality, artificial intelligence, avatars. Remember, guys, this is a plan. They go in phases. Yes, it's going to take about 2 to 5 years for the fourth industrial revolution to be complete if they stay on track. But we already know they have patents to send signals to the brain, download the brain, and we know 5G is laying in the background. We have Elon Musk, Starlinks are shooting up constantly, guys. They are building Skynet. I know it sounds like a movie, but remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. And remember, the crypto teacher told you because he knows. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. You have a wonderful day.
I thought about that. It's just that he's got to use different nomenclature because there's no sense into scaring your stock down. I mean, he's scaring it down. How about just saying, listen, we're going to be prudent. We don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to do this. Instead, to me, it just reads like, look, let's cancel the buyback. And the buyback, by the way, canceling that ahead of the Fed, the Fed ratings is fine. But when you read the content, in the context of it, he just seems to confirm the hurricane.
Okay,
and that's what I did. You didn't need a hurricane confirmation.
To plunge, it's adding commercials. They're teaming up with Microsoft to help create an ad-supported tier on the platform. That gives customers the option for a low-cost plan.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids' books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.